Welcome to 5 News. I'm Emma Crosby. For nearly a century, it's catered for Britain's ever-changing tastes in music. But now, HMV has called in the administrators after failing to adapt to modern shopping habits. But today, its boss said he's confident of finding a solution. The Business Secretary, Vince Cable, has told 5 News it's not the government's job to sort out competition on the high street. First, though, let's speak to Simon Vigar. And what more has HMV said, Simon? Well, HMV is the third major British retailer to run into trouble in the last few months. Just before we came on air, I spoke to the Business Secretary, Vince Cable, about the state of the country's shops. The high street used to be the lifeblood of this country, and it's a disaster zone. You must be worried about
what's happening?
But are you personally worried about this, Mr. Cable?
There is a problem.
What are you doing about it? I mean, what actually are you doing about it?
Well,
Vince Cable talking to me a little while ago. Now, a Christian British Airways employee has won a landmark legal battle after she was forced to stop wearing her cross. In 2006, check-in clerk Nadia Aweda was told to take unpaid leave because bosses objected to her displaying the jewellery. The European Court of Human Rights ruled that was discrimination. Here's Rebecca Barry. It's been reported that the disgraced cyclist Lance Armstrong has admitted taking drugs to help him perform better. He apparently confessed in an interview with Oprah Winfrey. Well, let's talk about this now with one of Britain's most successful ever women cyclists. We haven't seen it in its entirety yet, but whatever he says to Oprah Winfrey, will it be enough, do you think? And he has been stripped now, we know, of his Tour de France titles. We also know that he has numerous legal actions building up in court for him.
Yes.
What would you like to see happen?
Frauded people, he has stolen careers from people. That is no way for society or for the sport to be.
And you've always said you've been a clean rider. Have
Yes.
you ever been offered doping? Thank you very much, and the best of luck for the future.
Thank you.
Coming up on 5 News, a short break. See you in a while. The starting salary for police officers is to be slashed after the Home Secretary approved a set of controversial reforms. Earlier, I spoke to Steve White from the Police Federation about the announcement. I started by asking him if he thinks the pay cut is fair. Keith Vaz, chair of the Home Affairs Select Committee, says this will hit morale. Do you agree with him? Not bad a deal, though, is it, when you look at the numbers? Because as part of these reforms, many constables will be able to move up the pay scale more quickly. You must be happy with that. People who become nurses, soldiers, still start on a lesser salary than a police officer. So that is fair, isn't it? Now, when most of us go to sleep, we might snore a bit, have dreams, but we usually don't remember. But artist Lee Hadwin for coming on.
You're welcome.
How on earth do you draw in your sleep? Because the interesting thing is when you try and paint and draw when you're wide awake, you're not as good. Well, that's just about it for us for tonight. Don't forget, you can have your say on all those stories. Our address, as ever, is at 5_news for Twitter. We'd very much like to hear from you, so do get in touch. Shana's got that all-important weather forecast for you next. Make sure you watch it because all the snow is still coming tonight. And Polly has news updates throughout the evening for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Bye-bye.